Hello, welcome. I have a flip through to share with you. So this is Cocowyo's new book out, Enchanted Gnomes, and I was super excited for this book. If you know me, you know I love gnomes, and there have been so many great gnomes coming out lately, I can't even keep up. I would still like to get Mariola Budex as well. But anyway, Enchanted Gnomes, so here's the back side. Now, this is only the second cocowyo book I own, and the first one I actually bought maybe 3 years ago. It was a Christmas one. So to me, this book feels rather thick, which I like. And we will take a look inside. So welcome to Enchanted Gnomes Village. You can pause to read that if you wish. Very cute page though. I love the little wooden sign. Little paintbrushes laying on the ground with the paint. Paper choice. I actually kind of like the paper in this book. I do have a whip in here, and so far so good. So I'm happy with that. It is not perforated, but it also has how to share, how to connect, copyright, all that good stuff. So 50 free coloring pages also included, and this book belongs to, sliding everywhere, which is a cute little gnome in a teacup. So we do have the black backing once we get started here. Quick reminder, as I seen this again today earlier in a group, black backing does not mean it is bleed proof. It helps with bleed through, but it is not bleed proof. So if you're going to use alcohol markers, large things of water, you're going to still want a blotter sheet. Color test page. And then we get started. So I'm going to center a little more here. Latin, and we will take a peek. So I am very happy with this book. I'm just peeking through it once and taking it for a little test spin. The border drives me a little crazy, and I know that's not a big thing, but as I like to do washi tape borders, having the giant down here and the tiny up here bugs me. I do like that their hats are down to their noses. I did get one recently, I think it was Southern Lotus, and their faces show, and it feels more elfy to me than gnomes. So I am happy to see their hats pulled down a little bit. Very cute. A band and a rainbow and some trees going on. This would be a nice summer page. There are quite a few pages in here I would like to tackle. This might be a book I leave on my desk for a while and kind of work my way through. It's not overly complicated, but it's not super easy. I struggle with the images that have like the large areas of color to block in. Home sweet home. Lots of mushrooms, which is to be expected. This is cute. It's like they're peeking down into a hole. And his little eyebrows are on the outside of his hat. So it looks like he's taking a nap. I'm not sure if he is or not, but I don't know. I guess maybe not. He's got his finger where he's reading. Cute little baking one. We get into some Christmas. So if you are looking for a year-long book that you would like to finish in a year or what have you, this does kind of have a little bit of all the seasons. Camping. So I know lots of people camp in the summer, but here in Wyoming we do lots of hunting, so we camp in the fall as well. So I feel like his little flannel and his hat would be perfect if you wanted to turn this into a fall page as well. Cute. Looks like he just went and picked some fruit. Like the little vines up his hat. Cute little touches that kind of make you smile, make it a happy feeling cutesy book for sure. There's a nice summer beach scene. You definitely have to bounce around. They are not in order of seasons or holidays or anything like that. There's a no, like that little one. See, the cute little smiley face just is like a perfect touch. Makes you smile. Xmas. So here we are building a snowman. He's sleeping in a shoe. That is a big candle. So I know this book has already been out and around, and for some reason I ordered mine when everyone else did, and it took a week to come. So I don't know if the mail was just slow or if it was like lots of people ordered it once, which is a good thing, but either way, I'm a little late on the game here. I did decide to tackle a page. This came earlier, but my kids were close to getting home from school, so I decided to tackle a page here. Just to play with it so I could say if I liked the paper or not. So here is the page I am working on, the Spooky Season 1. Now I tried a couple different things because I like to really test my paper, so kind of hard to see. But my trees are alcohol marker. Again, bleed helps with bleed, does not prevent bleed. So I did have a blotter sheet. The rest is pencil, and I'm going to say I did enjoy my Prismacolors on here. You can see where I have some more blending to do, but my trees are the Cocowyo pencils, and they did great. This tree is not done yet, but this one I think looks fairly good. My Prismacolors are down here. They did well, my skin tones. So I am happy with the paper. It is thinner paper, but it does feel a little bit toothier than some of the others. Again, this is only my second cocowyo book, so if you have one, you may have already know the paper, but if not. This fancy little pot here is nail polish on top of pencil. And those tiny little white things were supposed to be skulls, like the little skull and crossbones for poison. They kind of don't look like it to me necessarily, but it was still fun to try. It is water-based, so I was kind of seeing how bad it was going to buckle, if it would hold, things like that, and I think it did fairly well. So yeah, I'm going to finish up this page, but as far as paper goes, with the supplies I've used so far, I am happy with it. Riding his bike. His hat's over his eyes, but he's still blocking the sun. Cute little things. This could be another fall one. He could be having some coffee or some cocoa, sitting under the mushrooms with his basket he picked. And then we're back to Christmas. So he's hopping out the present box. I really like this pine cone right here. That is a well done pine cone. The struggles of pine cones I've had, I always appreciate when they're a little bit bigger and you can really get the colors in there. Weird thing to notice, I know, but... And then we're back to baking. This could also be a cute one for like Thanksgiving if you're big into cooking or baking for the holiday season. Sitting in the flower basket. I really like her hat on this one. I do appreciate that they are not all the same hat on every page. That is the one thing about gnomes sometimes that gets a little bit repetitive. Here's a good fall one. I might try to tackle this one next. We got some pumpkins, more of them apples, sunflowers. Be a nice like red, blue, orange page, I think. I can't talk tonight. Here it looks like we're going on an adventure in the dark. He's got his little light on his head. I do like sort of that they filled in the background black. Helpful there. These are not the books I do a whole lot of like big galaxy night scenes in or anything, so. Gnome's garden, so I guess his name is just Gnome. got looks like a little tomato plant growing right there. Again with the little vine and flowers around the hat. Now these ones, I think I'm going to color these on my channel one at a time as the seasons go, maybe. So these are going to be like my spring and summer guys, and I don't have them planned out yet. I just got the book today. But they are very cute, and I would love to tackle them. So there's my summer guys. And that's about one a week, so it works out good. There's my fall guys, which I'd already be behind on. But I think just zooming in and coloring one of them on a video at a time would be great. Quick, short, little. And then there's your winter guys. Very cute. I think those are my favorite pages in the whole book. The whole thing is a very cute book, but I do like those. There's a little knitting gnome crocheting. He's got a little bit of snow on his nose. It looks like they're reaching for each other. How cute. Cute, cute. That is a big bird. I feel like he could have been a touch bigger just so this didn't feel so big. But I have never seen a gnome, so I don't know how big they are compared to. I do like the fringes on his hat, though. There he is playing the flute. That's cute, too. Little strawberries peeking out over here. Lots of flowers and lots of gnomes. I know lots of people aren't into like the flowers and lots of leaves things, but to be expected. When you think gnomes, you think garden gnomes. So I was prepared for that, but it's not too bad. They did mix it up with like the baking and Christmas and things. So there is that book, Enchanted Gnomes by Cocowyo. So if you're still watching, thank you. Appreciate it. Questions, comments, requests, leave them down below. And I hope to see you next video. Thanks for watching.